Well, I watched that trial. I know him pretty well. Foreign leader. I thought he was a good president of Brazil, and it's very surprising.
In short, all the elements reveal that the attempted coup d'état had been carefully planned and was already underway with actions aimed at enabling the best moment for its launch, counting on the knowledge and contribution through actions and omissions of the defendant Jair Bolsonaro, the main beneficiary of the acts. Therefore, the merits of the punitive detention in relation to him are also imperative. With this presentation of the vote, I conclude that I fully agree with the reporting Minister Alexander de Moraes in judging the complaint filed by the Republic Attorney General to be fully admissible. This is the vote.
The defendant Jair Bolsonaro was convicted by a majority of the crimes here specific to leading an armed criminal organization, in addition to attempted violent abolition of the democratic rule of law, coup d'état, damage qualified by violence and serious threat against the union's property and considerable damage to the victim and deterioration of the listed property. I set the final sentence for the defendant Jair Bolsonaro at 27 years and 3 months, being 24 years and 9 months of imprisonment and 2 years and 6 months of detention, in addition to 124 days of fine.
Brazil, Bolsonaro was just found guilty by the Supreme Court. You've been very clear that you would apply sanctions. Are you thinking further sanctions to Brazil because of this Bolsonaro?
Well, I watched that trial. I know him pretty well. Foreign leader. I thought he was a good president of Brazil. And it's very surprising that that could happen. That's very much like they tried to do with me, but they didn't get away with it at all. But I can only say this. I knew him as president of Brazil. He was a good man, and I don't see that happening. I know President so well, but I know him as a leader of a country, and I always found him to be very straight, very outstanding. Actually, as a man, a very outstanding man. I think it's a terrible thing, very terrible. I think it's very bad for Brazil.